The angel coming and a bunch
Where are we going? Where are we going?
The whole point is, I asked in the first place who was there to witness the revelation.
We've just agreed that there was no one in the time of Noah that you can narrate to me that witnessed Noah receiving revelation.
What the point is?
The point is that when a prophet prophesies something and it comes to be, and it has been recorded in multiple manners and multiple signs. So Jesus, he didn't come with one sign, did he?
No, he didn't.
He came with many signs to prove his authenticity. When Moses came to Pharaoh, when Moses came, because you're not really making a point. You're recycling the same point, and it doesn't have any point. Okay, so what's the point you're making?
The point that I'm making is you tell us that Angel Jibril came here and he gave revelation. First of all, anytime Angel Jibril has come to anybody, he has identified himself to those people, and people around, especially if there's witnesses, they're able to acknowledge. We have this in the Bible. We have this in the Bible. It may not happen with Noah, but I'm saying you were the one that brought up. I asked you a witness. I asked you about who was there to witness it, and you brought up an example of you brought up an example of where Muhammad had to tell a bunch of people that this is Angel Jibril because none of them knew that it was Angel Jibril. But Angel Jibril always reveals himself. So how do you know that that's Angel Jibril?
Sorry, sister. Is this the first time that you've heard that narration?
It's not the first time I've heard that narration.
You've heard that narration?
I've heard that narration.
Okay, so you've examined the details of it.
I've examined the details of that.
It's not just a surface level investigation.
It's not just a surface.
Because you've noticed very particularly about how I've been speaking to you.
Yes.
I've not referenced the Bible or a verse because I don't want to be disingenuous.
You could be disingenuous.
I don't want to be disingenuous and quote something in an incorrect manner. And I think that you wouldn't appreciate that from me. Is that right?
Yeah, I wouldn't appreciate it. But if we're talking about an angel, Gabriel, which we can find inside of the Bible, right? And we can find inside of the Quran, we know who
actually, his name wasn't Gabriel, it was Jibreel. That's another point.
Okay, Jibril.
According to the Hebrew, what was his name?
That is according to the Hebrew that we know who we're talking about.
We all know. Oh, no, sister. Okay, I want to come to this point how you're going around. You spoke about the divine revelations to Muhammad, okay, which was revealed in the cave.
Okay, that's fine.
What was revealed to him in the cave was not necessarily confirmed to him until he went to his wife, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the point. Yeah, that's the point.
So when he went to his...
What's the relevance of that?
Let me time Angel Jibril comes around. It's only
let me land. So he had this interaction with this entity. He was in fear of his experience, dread, okay? He goes home to his wife and says, you know what, this has happened. I'm paraphrasing. And she looks at him, she's concerned for her husband. What was it that you've just experienced? I've just experienced this. She said, come here. Do these things. So he has to do all of these things, which involves taking off clothes and all of this sitting on her lap. And then she turns around and says,
that's not how the narration goes.
I'm just saying.
I'm very distant.
And you know what I'm talking about. Then she turns around and says, you know what? It was an angel. Because no angel would step in.
That's not what she said. Yeah. She took her. Do you know who she took him to?
Let's go and get to the Quran.
So she took him to the
sister. So
but they understand the story.
Can I make a very particular point about this now? So
there's some removal of clothes, though, isn't it?
It's fine. It's fine. Make your point.
So sister. So honourable sister. Yeah.
I'm not honourable.
Yeah, you are. God created you. The Creator created you, so you are honourable.
I am not honourable.
You are honourable. I see you as an honourable sister, right? Regardless of whether we differ, yeah. But sister, let me mention one particular thing. You I don't know whether you accidentally missed out, but she actually took him to a learned man from the people of the book whose name was Waraq bin Nawfal, who used to translate from the books of the Torah and the Injil.
He was a Coptic Christian, I believe, right?
And when the Prophet ﷺ informed him of the matter, he said, rather, this is the angel Namus that came to Musa alayhi salam, and that this is the angel of revelation. And he said, I fear for you I wish I could be alive. So when you're, sorry, sis.
Which angel
Sorry,
again?
Namus. Yeah. Namus, yeah. Which is from the Israeliyat tradition.
Where is that in the Old Testament? I just want to have a look.
Can I finish my point? Yeah. So.
I want to see what angel it is.
It doesn't seem like you guys actually want to have a conversation. So I'm trying to say something and they're not listening, are they? You know what I mean? So, honourable sister, thank you for your time today. I'm running. Yeah, you're right.
I'm trying to find the
May the Almighty bless you all and guide us to the truth. Barakallahu fi. Thank you.
That's fine.
Sorry, brother. It's just a bit. It seems like when someone says you're running, when I realise someone is not being sincere, I leave the conversation. The Prophet ﷺ, he said to us, that Allah said in the Quran, when you start arguing with the people, like don't argue with them, turn away from them, because it's just argumentation. There's no benefit.
But let me say this though, bro. When speakers,
on another occasion we can talk.
like, you know, trying to get a bit.
God bless. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Maybe when he was sensing hostility.
No.
Certainly not expressing any.
No, you're not. That's what I'm saying. Because when Jesus pulled up in the temple, nobody was talking to him.
He turned up House of God.
He pulled up on violence by himself.
Because they were violating the commandments and the sanctity.
Yeah, but it wasn't hostile though.
No, I hear you. But he made it clear.
Yeah, it wasn't hostile though. I get you. But they were hostile to him.
There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah, but you know,
Generally speaking, the hustle of everyone's cool. The origin of everyone's cool should try to be just to have an intellectual answer and question and that's it. And when you sense that it's becoming an argument, there's no point.
oh yeah, it depends on if you don't want to continue that.
Because otherwise it's just showboating.
Everyone's showboating.
And God doesn't like a haughty person.
Everyone's showboating.
Or an arrogant person. And a contentious person.
Most people that get on camera showboat.
You know that. So I appreciate that you know that. Yeah? I appreciate that you know that. No worries.
The camera's